I'm here as the co-host on Tamela and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday, where we talk to you about treats, business, and life. I am the owner of Taylor's Kitchen, located right here in Albion, Michigan, where we make custom treats for your special occasion, and we also specialize in gluten and dairy-free options. I can be found on all social media platforms at sweet, SWEET, .spirit.treats. And now, you guys, in case you didn't know, it is the second week of January. Already, we here, and my co-host has made a lovely, lovely demonstration for us. So I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell us about what she has done for the first demo week of 2022.
Hi, everyone. I am Tamela. I am owner of Torlitas for that sweet and crunchy taste. Torlitas is a dessert company located right here in this great state of Ohio, where we specialize in salty, sweet treats. If you want to know more about me and my business, go to @Torlitas. That's T as in Tuesday, ORLITAS. And guess what? I have done something new. I have stepped out of my comfort zone, and I have created Isomalt Lollipops for you. So without further ado, let's get to it. We have Isomalt Lollies, and this is just a demonstration of what I've already done. So Loran puts off something called Isomalt crystals. Wait a minute. And they are, it's kind of like fine, like a powdered sugar, and it's sweetened. So it's a little bit sweet. I wouldn't say a lot sweet. I think it's just a little bit sweet, but it's nice for creating lollipops. People use them for sales for their cakes and things. If anybody in the cake world know about sales. And there's so many things you can use for sugar sculptures and things like that. So just going right along, these are the lollipops I use, or lollipop sticks, actually. And here's the chocolate transfer paper you'll see here in a minute. And here are some nonpareils. These are just white ones that I've used for decoration. These are silver dragées. They're real expensive, actually, these dragées. Here's some orange oil and strawberry oil, strawberry extract you'll see here in a minute. And these are things I use to flavor the candies. And here is just like a mixture of things that I've used. So here, I poured up about 6 or 8 ounces, I think, before it's all said and done. I used maybe around 10 ounces of Isomalt. And it's really the directions is 4-to-1. So if you use 4 ounces, put 1 cup water, 1 ounce water, excuse me. And here it is. I'm melting it on the stove top. You can put it in the microwave. They say go to at least, wait a minute, it's going too fast. Go to at least 160 degrees Celsius. And I have, you'll see later, I have a laser heat gun that I used, okay? So here, I went ahead, because I'm not good with the circles and stuff. As you can see here, I drew on the parchment paper circles. And what I did was, of course, when I put the, going too fast, when I put the, and here it is, this is what I'm doing. I drew around like something I had just to make the circles on the parchment paper, and I turned it over so I could just use the reverse side. And here's the gun. It's right now at 141, but you should go to 160. So I sped this up just to kind of show you how to do it. I put the Isomalt down. I put some decorations on the lolly to make a lollipop that looks like a face to me, but we'll go along. You'll see there's different examples here. Now, you got to work fast. And here I waited too long. It got really gummy. I had to put it back on the fire, or you can put it back in the microwave, the fire back on the stove, or you can put it in the microwave for it to be a little bit more looser. And some were misshapen, this lollipops. I'm like, hey, who's going to really notice and who's going to really care? It's something sweet to eat. You know what I mean? So here, there is a art to this ice malt. If you get it on your skin, you're going to learn some new French words. I'm just saying. You do not want this stuff on your skin. I burned myself. So it
Aw.
was, I mean, I'm okay today. I didn't have to go to the ER or anything, but it burned. And your brain would
Right.
say, it's burning. It's hot. It's really hot. It's so hot. Okay, I'm a little extra. I know. So anyway, just be careful. Have a little bowl of ice water beside you. You can put your hand in, or if a spot in, because it really was painful. But all for my audience, I have powered through. So here it is. Here's some more decorations I'm doing with one of the clear lollies. These are probably the first ones that I've done. And they were it probably from start to finish, from melting the ice malt with the water to creating this lollipop, probably took at least maybe around 10 or 12 minutes, if that much.
Okay.
So here I'm trying to work with a 2 settled ice malt. And I mean, you can work with it. However, it's best to kind of make sure that you are working quickly with this. I wouldn't touch it, but you can probably tap it down a little bit, maybe with a clean spoon or something, to tap in
Mhm.
the actual decorations. Here I used some edible glitter, gold glitter on here. I think I should have maybe
Ooh.
pressed the stick down a little bit more, but you get the idea. You can make it what you want. This is my first time out working with sugar. Hey, how'd that get in there? Working with sugar. But here is some flavor that I used. I used the strawberry extract first, but it really took a lot to flavor it. So I would, you know, Taylor and I have spoken about Loran's oils. I prefer them, and I use them later in the other lollipops. Loran, I used orange oil, excuse me. Do you have anything, Taylor, that you want to insert
No,
before I go
you're
on?
doing a really good job. One of the things that I would like to say is that I have heard that the temperature of this ice malt can be deadly hot. So
Yeah.
when you emphasize that, I knew that you weren't like doing no kind of exaggeration. It is really hot. And I hear that all of the time when people are talking about the ice malts, to be very careful. They use oven gloves and
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of stuff to keep themselves from being burned. So if you guys
Yeah.
are gonna try this,
Be
just be
careful.
very, very careful.
Absolutely. Thank you for reiterating that, because I was okay a couple hours later, but let me
Yeah.
tell you, it hurt. So moving right along, this is where I colored. I used an oil-based color that I added
Mhm.
to the ice malt mixture,
Mhm.
and just did something. I was just doing just some examples, doing what I felt creative to do, using the circles that were on the parchment paper. I lined a cookie sheet with the parchment paper, and you'll see some things that I've done with this color. I thought it was really pretty.
It
And
is a really
depending,
pretty. It
thank
reminds
you.
me of snowflakes.
Oh, yeah, it does. I mean, you could probably do so much with it. And this is when I was cooling it down. Oh, this is a method that my mom said to use also. She's old school with her things, and they still work. Old school stuff still works. So she dropped the solution, the mixture, into some water. And she said if it forms a ball, then it's ready for it's in the candy stage. But if it's
Oh,
liquid and it's still stringy, it's not ready yet. So that was kind of like her tip that she had gave me. So I'm passing it on to all of you. And here I'm using the chocolate transfer paper, even though it, all right, anyway, the old school tip. But here is with the chocolate transfer, and it worked out pretty well. So you can do with it what you want. And here are the finished product.
with the
And
chocolate
several,
transfer, did you just
huh?
drop it directly onto the sheet?
Once again,
With the chocolate transfer, did you just drop it directly onto there and then
yeah,
peeled it off and it
yeah.
came
Let
right
it
off?
cool. I let it cool. Put the stick in before it cooled, and then peeled it off. It was simple as that.
Oh, okay. It was really
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, thank you. And here's just kind of like maybe 4 of the lollipops that I put in bags and put a little ribbon around it. You can do with it what you want, but that's the way that I did it. And these are some that's orange flavored, some are strawberry flavored, and some are blue.
It's amazing how the extracts don't have to be, or the oils don't necessarily have to be the same color as the flavor that
Yes.
they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. So I think it turned out good for a first run. I can definitely do
Yeah.
something different, but I'm proud of what took place and how they look. And I
I
use
think
a
they look really good.
styrofoam. I'm sorry.
I said I think they look really good.
Thank you, Taylor.
You're
I'm
welcome.
working on being a lighter hand with my decoration. I want to refine that a little bit more,
Mhm.
but all in all, I think it turned out pretty good. And I use a styrofoam base to kind of hold them in place. So
Nice. They'll be really good too if you do like cake pops or anything. You could just
yeah.
throw some like wrapping paper around the styrofoam
Oh
and
yeah, that's a good idea.
yep, and then it can be whatever color your party is, and you have you a
Hmm.
little setup.
I love it. Thank you for that tip, and I think I'll use that next time.
You're welcome. It looks
All right,
really cute.
that concludes my presentation.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm
This
really
is
happy
going
about
to
how it
be
turned out because I want to really press myself to do something unique, more unique and different in the coming year in 2022.
so we got chocolate, we got candy. What else you got planned for 2022?
Oh man, wait and see.
It's a surprise.
Wait and see. So it's still evolving. We'll just say that.
Okay, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Like there's two. So you did a great job. I'm happy you're trying new things, and I cannot wait to see what else you come up with. This is our demo week. If you guys have liked demo week and are going to try this, please let us know. Share with us your things that you have created on either our Treat Talk Tuesday page on Instagram or Facebook, and let us know if you purchased the dessert cookbook or if you made any recipes
Yep.
from it. How did we do? Let us know. Give us some feedback on that. And once again, I am Taylor with Taylor's Kitchen, located in Albion, Michigan, where we make custom treats for your special occasions. Tamela, would you like to say anything to close us out?
Absolutely. Thank you again for this opportunity. I'm growing and learning, and I think all of our audience is doing the same. And we just enjoy coming to you week after week, sharing with you about treats, business, and life. We would like to grow our community. So our goal is 500 subscribers this year on our Instagram, on our YouTube, and our respective
Platform.
social media platforms. Thank you. Thank you, Taylor.
You're
And
welcome.
So do your best, like, share, comment. We're trying to rise in the algorithm so we can share all of this with more people. And it's all up to you and all for you to help us out as we're coming here every week with this wonderful information. If you want to be a guest on our show, on our podcast, please contact us at our email address, which is Tamela, is Treat Talk
Treat Talk
Tuesday at
Tuesday at
gmail.com. Treat Talk Tuesday at gmail.com. Or you can go on Instagram and DM us, slide in our DMs at Tamela Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday. That's Tamela Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday. And give us a shout out. We'd love to hear from you. And we're doing what we do best is our businesses and coming with you with this information. So I am Tamela. If you want to know more about me and my business, Torlitas, go to at Torlitas. That's T as in Tuesday, ORLITAS.
And with that being said, we hope that you guys have a blessed week and we shall see you all next Tuesday. All right.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.